The Springs neighborhood is a brand new community that's going in Murfreesboro on the southwest side of town that's absolutely beautiful. It's a neighborhood that you are not going to want to miss. So today we're going to take a tour of that neighborhood. We're going to talk about some of the homes that are available in there. We're going to talk about the location and really everything that you're going to want to know about that neighborhood. So you're definitely not going to want to miss this video. These houses are amazing. If this is your first time visiting my channel, my name is Jennifer Gramling, and I'm a real estate agent in Nashville and the surrounding area. I just put out weekly content trying to get you more familiar with the area. If you're thinking about moving here or relocating, this is going to be a great channel for you. So be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be the first to see these videos as they're coming out. We cover all different areas, different types of neighborhoods, and different price points. So you're going to want to make sure to stay tuned. And like I said, I am an agent. So if you have any questions at all about moving here or relocating, be sure to reach out to me. You can find all my contact information in the comments. And there's also a Calendly link there. If you want to book a time to talk directly with me, you can do that as well. And we can get all of your questions answered about relocating and find you that perfect place. Okay, but today we're talking about the Springs. So let's go ahead and jump right into this neighborhood and get you more familiar with it. Okay, so as I mentioned, the Springs neighborhood, it's in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And again, like I said, it is on the southwest side of town. So I'm going to pull up the map and just show you where that is. Okay, so if we take a look right here, what I'll show you is right down here where this little red dot is, that is going to be where the Springs neighborhood is right here. So as you can see, this is going to be kind of that most congested downtown part of Murfreesboro. And Murfreesboro is a really big town. So that is one thing to keep in mind. You know, there's a lot of suburbs in and around Nashville. Murfreesboro is really a pretty big city in its own right, and that is to the tune of about 200,000 people. So not a small town, not a small area, really the biggest suburb around Nashville and outside of Nashville proper. So there is a lot of people down in Murfreesboro, and you can get some more congested areas. This is not one of those areas. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in. From here, it's going to be really easy to get where you need to go. So this is 840 right here, and this 840 is usually really smooth sailing. So this can take you a whole host of places. You can get up to Mount Juliet really quickly this way. You can get over to Smyrna. You can get up to Nolensville, Franklin, or all the way up into Nashville. It's 24 that tends to get pretty congested, so you just want to keep that in mind. But this road traveling up here to 840, you're not going to have a lot of traffic on that because, again, this area down here is not quite as built up. So if you're not wanting to be in all of that congestion and feel like you're a little bit further out, this is going to be a great neighborhood for you. But then, that being said, again, this is kind of a lot of farmland out here with this great neighborhood tucked out here in the quiet, but you have your Publix here, you have your Kroger up here, you have your Starbucks up here, you have Costco over here, and then right in this area, you're going to have so many things. So you're going to have restaurants, you're going to have medical facilities, you're going to have a Sam's Club, Walmart, Target's going to be right over here on this side. So just really everything you need is going to be right over here in this area. So while you are a little bit further away from all of that traffic, you're very, very close and kind of in a really great location to be able to come over here when you need things, but then come back home when you want that quiet. Okay, and so that should orient you just a little bit on where the neighborhood is. So let's go ahead and start driving through here and let's talk a little bit about the houses in this neighborhood. So my guess is one of the first things that you're going to notice as we're driving through this neighborhood, there's going to be a couple of things. One of those things is going to be the lot size. So the lot sizes in here are absolutely fantastic. So you're really not going to find anything that's much under a third of an acre. They'll all be at least a third of an acre, close to that, all the way up to a half an acre. So if you're looking for one of those neighborhoods that doesn't have those smaller cookie cutter lots with the houses just on top of each other and you want a little bit more space, this is going to be a great neighborhood for you because you can find a lot of those oversized lots in here, especially in that 0.4 up to a half an acre. The other thing that you're probably going to notice in here is going to be all of the fantastic design choices and the fantastic materials that they have decided to use in this neighborhood. So you're going to see a lot of hardy board. You're going to see some modern farmhouses. You're going to see a nice mixture of brick and stone, but the exteriors in here are all going to be very, very nice. and the selections and choices are really great, but also all of the houses are a little bit unique. So you're not going to find just a row of white houses or a lot of the same houses repeated. You're going to find a lot of variety, a lot of different types of houses in here, and they're all very visually appealing. So just a lot of different styles in here and a lot of curb appeal in this neighborhood. It's really, really beautiful to drive through. Now, this neighborhood is still new. It's only been being built since last year, and this is not a huge neighborhood. It's going to be on the smaller side, but enough to where you have enough neighbors and people to get together with. And as this community grows, it's only going to continue to have more and more people getting together and block parties and all those kinds of things. But it's not going to be so oversized that it feels overwhelming. You're still going to be able to feel like you're getting your space and getting away from everything. Now, as far as home sizes go in here, you're going to have anywhere from 3 to 5 bedrooms and 2 to 5 baths or so. And your square footage is going to range anywhere from maybe 2,800 square feet on the very small side to 4,000 square feet plus. And now these homes have been being built by several different builders, by McKnight Builders, by Michael Sullivan Builders, and Excel Builders. So you're going to have a variety of different builders. Again, that's going to give you some different aesthetics in here as well. All of them building really quality homes, really beautiful homes. And then you're also going to have opportunities in here for new builds still, but you're also going to have some resale homes that are already coming up. People have moved in and plans have changed. And so now those homes are coming up for resale. So you can also look for those resale opportunities. We actually have a great listing in this neighborhood right now. So you're going to want to check out the video on that one as well while that one lasts. So you're definitely going to want to check that one out too. It's absolutely stunning. And actually, we could just show you a little bit of the interior of that house. And you're just going to find a lot of thoughtful details in these homes. Especially in this home, you're going to find farmhouse lighting, beautiful pops of color, actual hardwood floors throughout, real hardwood floors throughout, which a lot of builders don't use anymore. A lot of them are using engineered hardwood or LVP, which is fine. But as far as my clients are concerned, a lot of them still want that real wood product, which a lot of these builders do still offer that. And you're also going to find fantastic floor plans and just really cool carpentry details. So this is just a prime example of a home that you can find in the Springs. Okay, so that's letting you see a little bit of the neighborhood on its own. Let's jump over to the MLS. We can take a look at some of the listings that are available in this neighborhood right now, just to give you an idea of what they are selling for. So obviously the price can vary on these depending on selections and a lot of different factors, lot size, materials used, and all those sorts of things. But this just gives you kind of an overview of what houses are available in there right now. So right here, as you can see, there's this really beautiful house. Again, it's a nice mix of that stone and brick, priced at $914, and it's over 4,000 square feet. So it's going to be a much larger house. You've got 5 bedrooms, 4 baths. And if we just take a look at this, we can take a look at some of these photos. It's going to have a 3-car garage. You've got your covered porch and covered living, which is so important. You've got your office and coffered ceilings, big open floor plan, beautiful lighting. And then this house is also on a really pretty lot with a great closet here and a great big bonus space, which you do find a lot of those here in Tennessee. And then this would be our listing right here. So as I said, this is a beautiful white farmhouse. I do have a separate video just on this house, so be sure to check that out. Again, you've got beautiful lighting, those beautiful white oak floors that are just gorgeous. A lot of really thoughtful, great choices in here. Love this black tile backsplash, and the pops of color throughout this house makes it just really pretty. And the styling in this home is gorgeous. And you've got this covered and screen porch, which is important for all of those Tennessee bugs, but really this oversized lot right here. As you can see, it goes all the way to this fence line. Really, really pretty. You can put a pool back here. You can do whatever. You got tons of room to do whatever you want back here in this backyard. So this is actually a really great space. Listed at $825, 5 bedrooms, 4.5 baths, and the floor plan on it is just amazing. So this is a great, great buy. You've got this house here. You've got 4 bedrooms, 4 baths, 3,500 square feet, priced at $819. And let's take a look at this. This is just beautiful. Again, another great open floor plan. Kind of looks like that first one we saw with the stone around the fireplace, open kitchen, dining. You've got your walk-in pantry and tons of natural light here. Makes it really, really pretty. Love this great big shower. And again, this bonus space upstairs. And then you've got this new build that's not due to be complete quite yet. This one's going to be 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 3,280 square feet, and that's priced at $804. no real photos here. And then as you can see, as we just scroll down, you've got more of these that are currently under construction that probably aren't going to have a lot of photos on here. But you can just see some of these exteriors and how pretty they are. So a lot of great options to choose from in this neighborhood as far as current inventory goes, which has just not been the case. So we really need to celebrate this, because before this time last year, or even just 6 months ago, there was no inventory. So these prices you would have been paying at least 10% over in a bidding war trying to get one of these homes. Now you actually have the opportunity to choose the house that you really want to choose. And the great news is that our interest rates have just recently come down again. Plus, some buyers will allow you to assume their loan, which is great. If they have a lower rate and you can assume that loan, then that is something that you should definitely look into, especially if you can get that low interest rate. Some builders are offering incentives, so there's a lot of different ways to slice this, but this is a really great time to buy, and there are some fantastic homes on the market. So if you're on the fence about buying, give me a call. Let's talk about it. We can talk about the pros and cons of buying right now, but in my opinion, it's one of the best times to buy in the last couple of years. So that is the Springs neighborhood. I'm also going to follow this up in the next couple of weeks. I know I've said this a couple times, but I'm going to do an extensive video on Murfreesboro. I really need to get that out because a lot of people are looking for Murfreesboro. A lot of people really like it. So I'm going to get that video out here in the next couple of weeks. So be sure to be looking for that so that you can learn more about the area and know more about it. But this is a great neighborhood in Murfreesboro. It's close to everything that you need to be close to, but just not congested. So it's kind of the best of all worlds. And again, if you have any questions at all about this neighborhood or just moving to the area in general, just be sure to reach out to me. Again, all my contact information is in the comments. I have tons of people reaching out every day, just like you, who are moving here and relocating. This is what we do. We do it well, help you find that place that fits you perfect. So whether that be Murfreesboro or Franklin or Mount Juliet, wherever that may be, we can definitely help you figure that out. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and if there's any other videos that you want to see on any cities or towns, leave them in the comments. I will try to get to those. I want to add a lot more cities here in the next year because I know there's still quite a few that I have left out, so I do want to cover more ground, and so we will be doing that here in this upcoming year. So like, subscribe, thanks so much, and I'll see you on the next video.